Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the sixth.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Stab him right in the butt.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, taking his servant in so terrible a fire.
Bishop Eivor.
Looks like blue is done. I think I'll do red next. Just because I know red doesn't have much left either. Looks like max level is 400. Does that mean I have 16 points left to earn and that's it? I'll just run up there and stab him right now, I don't care. I'll fight everybody.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Selwyn punishes criminals, as it should be.
He's the worst criminal of them all.
I will kill you for this. Protect your servant.
Those who do wrong must be punished. Jesus did not live in this school that is Winchester.
Yeah, she wanted to be with her husband. Thank you, Cappy. Tried to sneak up on me, you little asshole. You'll burn for that.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Why does Alfred not do something?
Kansas City Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Do you already know who they're playing? But is the older guy an elderly Eivor? Looks like him. It's Odin.
But yeah, I think that it's supposed to be, or I imagine Eivor is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Tyr had his arm bitten off by
Gonna pop you!
and Sigurd lost his arm as well. So it's a parallel.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm a descendant of Odin. The Buccaneers was at Tampa Bay, right? Odin will probably look the same, Baka. If I had to guess.
Oh, because she might be playing female Eivor.
Yeah, but the appearance between male and female Eivor probably don't differ all that much.
No, probably not. And I wonder if Odin will still be a guy, because technically Odin was a man.
No, I'm sure it'll be a dude. That's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure
the
it'll
model won't look any different.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Odin will look identical because I'm sure male Eivor and female Eivor were modeled to look like siblings, so that Odin could look like a father figure to either one.
That makes sense. I see what you mean.
Yeah, because he is not a duplicate of Eivor, of male Eivor. He is extremely similar to male Eivor. But there are a couple of minor differences. Yeah, like Odin is an asshole.
No, but I see what you mean. Like, it's not like a one for one.
Yeah. There's two there.
It was 3.
Yeah. So we'll get those two next, and then we'll be done with red, and then the rest is yellow. Okay. What the fuck is good?
That was oh, fine.
Have a look, Sunan.
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfirth's pyre.
Very poetic.
The cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
Eivor don't give a fuck.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he is calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
That's true. You have to go to bed by 9 o'clock.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Ah, that's why she wanted the thing with the tree.
Get off me, you oaf!
Stop struggling and give back that up.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
It's crazy how bad a shaving nick can bleed, especially on your head. Man, you don't need to tell me how much his scalp can bleed. I was in a car wreck. Punctured my scalp like half a dozen times.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, Nosy! I'm starving!
I thought I was gonna die from blood loss. Jesus.
Gods be it! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Looks like they lost him.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf!
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Dead person.
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Thank you. Phil looks like a pretty boy. Oh, it said Hilda?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe it is a boy.
I don't know.
You know what? It don't matter. They're dead either way.
Yeah, we're gonna go kill him. We gonna kill you regardless.
Go, my eyes.
There's a door here with a key.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
Hello, kids.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
There's meat right behind you.
Yeah, free meat. Kid.
I like the pretty things, but Magister Batter says stealing is wrong.
I didn't get nothing today.
Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
Rip.
I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
Negative. I'm gonna try to be sneaky. Did you? Thank you.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
I will kill all the children. Whoa! Hey, what's up, buddy?
I love this dance!
It's Hagrid.
I'm the little of this!
Maybe it's just me, but I feel like that's such a small thing that they could have easily fixed in having dialogue lines for both male and female Eivor if they were going to make gender a choice. Yeet! Oh God! For a AAA studio to not have that corrected, it seems a little jank. It didn't happen earlier.
Well, they're just laying on the ground, blowing his horn. With that, because it's a major thing. It's not just like a small character.
But like the first half of the game, it was always correct between male and female pronouns, and now it's just everybody refers to me as she or her. And I'm like, I get that the female Eivor is canonical, but yeah, they give me a choice, and they gave correct dialogue in the first half of the game. So why can't they do it in the second half? It seems very yeah, like they rushed it. It's obvious they rushed it.
Aelfirth's roof. Does she flee to the bishop's house?
Like, you know at the beginning of the game when it says, you want to play male, female, or do you want the game to choose for you? I looked it up and it says, it said online, if you say, let the game choose for me, the game always chooses female. So
then they're not really given three choices. You're given...
You're given two, and one of them is just, I don't want to make the choice, select female for me.
That's kind of shitty. It should be 50-50.
Yeah, it should be random, yeah.
That people would want to play as a male fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
See your crime. Keep your wits. The Dane wants my blood. Show yourself, murderer!
Hi. Here I am.
Coward! You won't escape! Right, see us prevail!
I would have been just as angry if I was playing a female Viking and they kept saying he.
Yeah. Like, female, I just see why are on dialogue.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't make it a
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Odin's a dick. Every time there's a
Goodman sent to
decision,
meet him at an alehouse nearby.
every time there's a decision to be made, Odin's like, "Dude, we should do the thing that makes us an asshole." And I'm like, "Shut up, Odin. Fuck, man." I did. Probably that. Speaking of which, let's go back. Yeah, that's one thing I also don't get is why they're speaking Italian. I guess some of them could be Italian, they're just in England. Or maybe the Order is Italian. Oh, it's Latin. Well, whatever. But still, like... Oh, it's always the, you know, that's a good point. It's always the the heavy religious types that are speaking it.
Remain steadfast.
And the Catholic Church spoke Latin heavily, so that makes sense. Alright, so the thing is... Why not? Oh. Yes.
What do you see?
Ah, go up! Damn you!
What see you, old friend?
Their way in this building, perhaps? Okay, what about this one? Trying to see if there's a building that has like a little basement entrance thing.
Venite odoremus et
It could have been, but the entrance for that was quite a ways away.
I don't know. I don't know where that entrance was.
That being said, I have had sewers that go for like 500 or 600 meters, so it could be those. I'm just looking around here first. Oh wait, it's here again. That's right. Yeah, because there's a locked door. So that's not the key that I got.
You got a key to probably, maybe the chest is locked.
Maybe, yeah.
We'll have to remember this.
Okay. Alright, so we need to go to the ale house. I like how that one lady's defense for what she was doing was, now this little girl is going to be in the order too, and the first thought in my mind was, okay, so I'll just kill her then. Like, it doesn't matter that she's 7. Like, yeah, it sucks, but you know what? Fuck 'em.
Help! What?
Move, chicken. Arise, chicken.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor Bana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Man, they are terrified of me? I've done nothing but come to their town and murder people. I have no idea what you mean, Jackie.
Spread out!
Me too. The only ones, obviously the only ones I do that to are the ones with the weapon.
Well, yeah, of course.
But I definitely agree. I like that one better.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Aelfir?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfirth, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, Bionid, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping.
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
But his face was burned off.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
This guy didn't believe in the Lord.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Aelfirth?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarrelling at a Witten.
Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Leof? My poor friend. Poor Leof.
Leof? What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Leof.
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Well, that answers that question.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother.
Yeah, that's a small body.
Protect me.
Only
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
Might be a bigger funeral. Yeah, it is a pyre now, isn't it?
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Okay. So they killed another mentally handicapped guy who was helping the monks, burned his face off, and buried him instead. I see him.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do.
we defend this tarnished ground!
Oh, that's him. Yeah.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring.
Yeah, he's dead now.
No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Aelfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No!
Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Whoa, she...
Oh, spaghettios. Didn't like our singing.
It did not like our singing? 73%. There you go, duck and cover. 73%. The game was like, it's bedtime.
Yep, but we gotta make sure it's saved in a good spot.
Yep. And I'm gonna go unlock that door.
Okay.
Can't be stretching.
Yeah. I hear a dog barking.
I do hear a dog barking. It's the little one, like 2 doors down.
Oh yeah, the one that was running with the guy or the other day.
He's like, die! Get away from my dad! I will kill you!
Yeah.
I love that dogs bark like that. Am I planning on completing the order tonight? Good lord, no. That would be beating most of the game for me. I plan on killing the final dude at like 95% or 98%, however high I can go. I know there's stuff I need to do after I kill him, but I plan on killing him very close to the end of the game. Or her, I don't know. Could be a lady.
Yeah. It was you all along. What?
I'm pretty sure there's going to be one of the DLCs is probably going to be more Odin stuff.
Yeah, Valhalla. I would like it to be. That'd be cool.
I'm out. I want to go. It's actually like right there. Who the father? I don't know what you mean. Is that a statement or a question? Also, don't give me spoilers. So if you were getting at like who the final person is, don't tell me that.
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Here we go.
This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets.
Temple of Mithras. Where's the chest? Yeah, I don't want to know anything about the members of the Order. I would like to be surprised as I continue to play. The mark is Aelfred, a withered sprig from a father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself.
I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
Someone calling himself a poor soldier is colluding with our king and feeding him names. London and Aelfric have already fallen to his treacherous rat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the roots. Yeah, don't even tell me that much, duck and cover. Because that right there tells me he's male. I don't want to know that. Unless the thing already says that. It may already say that. Oh, it does. Okay, well, never mind.
Well, then that's...
But that's fine then. But
nothing
just
that.
FYI, nothing beyond that. No, it's alright, it's alright. Don't worry about it. I have above average rules of what I consider spoilers. Like, I consider a lot of things spoilers that some people don't. Like, if I'm gonna miss something and I can never get it again because I do something out of order, I'd rather not know it and I'd rather miss the item.
Yeah, I've accidentally given you spoilers before. I'm not even immune to you being upset because of that.
Yeah. A universal decree writ this 870th year of the Christian Jesus. Bulwark England against outside agitators. She is our last
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred.
Shut the fuck up!
She lied to me. There's nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
She is our last great fortress upon this earth, with walls not only of timber and stone, but of will. They have repelled our ancient rivals for over 4 centuries, yet now we face a new threat. Ravenous Danes who have not yet accepted our supremacy. We must fight to turn them, or eliminate them. Though embattled, our sects in Francia and Ireland stand ready for our glorious return. Be ever resolute. Though our order may diminish, our truths are eternal. The Father. I guess that's where I got the oil for blowing up the wall. Okay. Ooh, I can breathe again! That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, it said meet with Aelfrith. With a blazing sword in hand. How do we go over? Hello, King! He's all like, ah, get away!
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumples to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred.
Work with me.
don't run away, guys. Come and get me.
Now we'll see.
Let's strip the dog off! God damn this!
The drinking game I'm basically perfect at now. The dice I've only ever done once. And I only plan to do one more time. Anybody else?
Hey, fellas!
I will return to...
Oh, there's 3 treasures in there. Holy crap.
They will want to know what happened here.
Save not available. Yeah, I gotta get out of town. Oh, King Alfred was a dick. Alright, all the red stuff is done. Now it's just down to yellow. Cool. We'll have to go back there and get the treasures eventually, but... Yeah, not priority.
There's the times that you instead of progressing story, you just go and...
Treasure collect for a little while,
I
yeah.
haven't done that in a bit, so you can just do that then.
Yeah.
I should talk to Hytham.
Alright. That is the perfect stopping place for tonight, everybody.